Yo, it's your cabin PS4, John Gotti. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Here on our new channel, it's John Gotti. Y'all know what it is. Let's work out. Today, we'll be talking about three very important things. First and foremost, my weekend and where I've been and how that went. I got videos and all that good jazz for us. Really going over the wedding that I was in, and your boy killed it. He gave that speech. Your boy gave that speech. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Almost had everybody crying and in tears with my best man speech. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the wedding and talk about my guy and all that. And then after that, we'll make our way on to Angel Reese. Out here showing the yams, chat. Showing the yams. We'll jump into that together. Then we'll move on to our next thing, where we'll finally land with a little bit of streaming advice from a little bit of content creation advice. The 5-3-2 rule. Have you ever heard of that? 5-3-2 rule. Have you heard of that? Well, if you haven't, we'll be talking about that today. Stay locked in. I'm gonna say this one thing about weddings. Number one, I didn't realize. Even with me being a married man now, I've been married for 8 years. Shout out to my old lady. Shout out to her. That I really don't take time to really foster in the emotional journey that I went through. But kind of being here as the best man for my guy, I kind of had his back and just doing that kind of everything role for him and making sure his mental together for the biggest day of his life. I know it was to me. And it went amazingly well. I feel like on the outside looking in. I don't know everything that went into today, but on the outside looking in, I couldn't tell nothing went down without a hitch. His wedding was at this small venue called The Cottage. I've never been there before. We did the wedding rehearsal out there. It looked amazing, so far as aesthetically pleasing. And the staff did really good with us, so far as letting us know our points and getting us through the walkthrough the first time we did it, and then for the actual main event, I felt like everything went really well. The wedding itself was beautiful, man. My God, boy. Hey, listen, we all hit our marks so far as where we had to stand at on point. You know what I'm saying? We all hit where we had to stand at on point. And all of a sudden went so smooth. Right before the bride came out, man. Gotti ain't even one of those dudes, right? And like I said, I'm married already, but just being there, the energy was so freaking good. Like, I can't even tell y'all like how I felt. Like, I was talking to my guy today. I told him like the energy I felt. It was, I don't know, it's breathtaking. And of course, she's beautiful. She's floating down the aisle, y'all. Floating down the aisle like the bride, you know what I mean? She's floating down the aisle, looking amazingly beautiful. And you know what I'm saying? My guy, I look at my guy, he started to get the hold on. But I remember feeling the same way when I saw TT. It was just like, dang, man, I just feel like generally it's so cliche. You know what I'm saying? So cliche, feeling the luckiest man in the world, but that's how I felt. Like I was the luckiest man in the world, watching my wife glide down the aisle with her dad, and I thought to myself, hey man, it's up from her. So after the wedding ceremony, we took a ton of pictures. Hopefully I got something to show y'all. But my wife took some pictures too, so hopefully I kind of show y'all these around here somewhere. And we took a ton of pictures. Then it came time for the best man speech. And then now that kind of fell into an analogy of how we have to handle things as adults. Always with our heart on our sleeves. But today we are here for the union of my guy and his woman. So no longer will you have to burn that alone. We look forward to tomorrow together. So life is a series of moments and memories. Let's make sure this one lasts and we always together. Salute. Let me tell y'all, I did not prepare anything. I just when me and my guy talked about the wedding, he said, hey, we're doing this really small wedding. It's gonna go wedding, cake cut, pictures, and that's it. That's what he told me. So really, it kind of gave the perception like there's no reception, there's no nothing. But in actuality, there was a nice, small, intimate gathering at the end where they did cut the cake. And they gave time for your boy to do what he do. Now, if you don't know me, like personally, you gonna get to know old PS4 John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get to know me, and you gonna know public speaking or speaking in general. I was bred from a youngin. to be the center of attention. So me talking my talk has always been something I did. So them giving me an opportunity was them throwing fuel on the fire. So of course I'm gonna knock it out the park. So that's what I did. Hopefully we get the speech song right here. My wife only recorded a small snippet of it, but I'm telling y'all, that was improv at its finest. Like, I gave that with seconds notice, and I feel like I nailed this. So shout out to me. I would have wrote something kind of cater it more to my boy, but I still feel like that the speech I gave from the heart probably was the best, because it was no fluff, it was no nothing. It got right to the point, and you know, I really feel like I did a good job. After that, my guy was dancing with his bride, looking amazing as well. You know, he kind of looked like me a little bit, because I don't have rhythm. Like, during my first dance, TT had to lead. Come on, like, if I'm not giving it up like this or something, it's not going to look good. It's not going to be pretty. But first dance, they look good doing their thing. And like I said, the whole thing was just a ball. So that's really what I've been doing these last 2 weeks that had your boys like really locked in. Getting ready. I had to throw his bachelor party. I'm having pictures around here. Bachelor party was great, man. But you know, what happened at the bachelor party stayed at the bachelor party. But it was lit. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that. The bachelor party was lit. So I'm really happy for him and his bride. Shout out to them doing their thing. And God bless y'all many, many more years. And you know, now that TT and I got a couple that we can do stuff with. So I look forward to that. Y'all look forward to seeing content about that.